Guys, welcome back to Banished the North 7, where we had a really bad episode last time, where I took in some nomads, and at first I thought I'd done the right thing, because a fisherman drowned, for goodness sake, but then our children died. Awful. We've had to close down some things to keep ourselves going. Food is looking a little bit better. We've finally got some bees going, and they seem to be producing honey, which is great. We can't use the temple because it demands human sacrifice. No, it doesn't. It demands food sacrifice, and we don't have the food to do it. Wow, they certainly needed the storage in this area, didn't they? That must be helping everybody, not just the salmon makers. Now, I've got a couple of Easpers here, but I'm trying to get these stones sorted out first. But then what I want to do is to put in another smokehouse, and again this is to smoking shed, a proper smokehouse, because I want it to service. I could put it in there, couldn't I? That would make sense. Yeah, it would. And we'll put that in there. Fittings. I think we're still okay for fittings. I made an awful lot at one point. Fittings 6. We've got fittings in there. That will take 2. We're fine on fittings. Good. Right. We're doing a bit of micromanagement. I've taken a market person out, which doesn't help awfully with the distribution of food. But there you go. Now down here, these, yep, those still need to be cut. I took the peat cutters out. Yeah. All right. We have the glass panes. This needs to be built, this infirmary. We've got a student, a child, and 2 more children. Oh, thank goodness for that. We were 34 children, we're down to 29, but we have 15 adults. And this will be the first lot of people who are educated, because at the moment we are, we've got 49 families, 34 homes. Adults 80, students 15, clothed 100%, educated 0. So these are going to be our first educated people. Yeah, I think that this new reiteration of this mod is wonderful, but it does slow you down. It takes you a bit longer to get there, and I don't object to that, actually. I don't object to that. I have a lot of bricks and roof tiles, I think. And just have a look at how many bricks and roof tiles I've got stocks. Bricks, we've got 500 bricks and 448 roof tiles. Right, if I look at these red cottages, they take 18 and 4 bricks each. I tell you what, guys, I think what we'll do is we will take somebody out of there. We will stop working there and take somebody out of there. Right, so that we will run down our stock of bricks, and that gives us 3 labourers, which makes life a lot easier. And I think I would like, given the choice, to put the vendor back in, because that really helps with the distribution of food. There you go. So we have 2 labourers, 1 builder. Let's stick with that. Right, until the smokehouse is built anyway. And the infirmary. Yeah, that's being built now. Lovely. So we've got another student and 16 students, 28 children. Good. Yeah. And I'm trying to build a smokehouse here. And I'm building 1 Easpa, which must be this one. Yeah. and that will be built. I'm hoping to get the fishermen down here to make them more efficient, but it will put a stress on our food again, and our food is very low. Very, very low. Right. Okay. Let's build some more fishing piers. Can do this. When in doubt, build a fishing pier, but the smokehouse will help. No, put it on this side, because then you can put the storage and the smokehouse both on the same side. It's not very good, but it's as good as it gets. Let's pop. We don't have anyone to staff it, but we'll pop it in. Okay. Now let me just check what I've got over here. That fishing pier is to do with food that can be built. So I've got an infirmary that I want building. That ESPA's on hold. The glass factory. Let's just stop. That's on hold. That stabber is in the forest. That ESPA's in the forest. The trapper cabin's in the forest. Tailor shop's on hold. Big trading docks on hold. Watermills on hold. Forester's Lodge. So basically, we've got a Forester's Lodge, a trapper's cabin, an ESPA, and a stabber, all out in one area that we can't staff. We've got the watermill, a big trading box, and a tailor shop. Now, the interesting thing there, and we've got an ESPA that could be built. The interesting thing there is that over here, yeah, this, we've now got rye. So if I could put in another field, let's have a look at that. Let's look at putting in another field over here. Would I get a field in there? 12 by 6. Let's take the risk on putting it here, because that will give us 13 unlucky. 13 by 8. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put up another crop fielding. What have you brought me? Beehives. Have I got enough to afford them? This is the question. So if I were to take, you need 16 to put in a bee place. That's 2,000. Wow. 1920. So I need another 80 units. So if I put in no, I only need 80, which is 12. 1992, another 8 units. 13. I don't have anything. 6 is my lowest. Had to be 14. I don't want to put salmon in. Overpaying by 4 units. I'll live with it. Agree. Right, and that gives us 16 beehives. That crop field, we're going to make rye. Okay, and then we will build another bee area. Where have I got a little bit that it would fit in? That's the point, isn't it? No. There are little areas around where you've just got a few bits of space. That looks like a good one. That looks good. Put it in there. The bee yard in there. Good. Now we've got one labourer. Another child's been born. Oh my goodness. We're now up to 29 children, 17 students. Has anybody come through yet as being educated? Let's have a quick look. They might have come through while I missed it. No, 0% educated. Oh dear. Right. Turnips, cabbage, herbs. This must be helping everybody to be more efficient. Is that full? No, that's only 43. They want this one. They like that one. That's fine. We could probably do with some more storage over here, but we'll deal with that shortly. Let's just deal with what we're building at the moment. We've got enough being built. Yeah. So you've got one builder, one labourer, and this is a big build. He's got 10 more to do, and then that infirmary, which is over here, will have been built. It's a bit of an out of the way place, I know. We have an infirmary. Fantastic. Right. I don't need someone in there at the moment, but I do like having it, and I want some road to it. Nice. And do they come in the side? They do. And the other side? No, just the one, 2 sides they come in on. How extraordinary. Is that a... How extraordinary. Huh. Well, let's put that in there. Good. We now have the infirmary built. That's a huge step forwards. This will help us on the food. That, strangely enough, I think will help us on the food. We've got another fishing pier coming in and a bee yard. All right. I'm so glad that infirmary is built. These are big builds when you build them. Right. Just move that up a bit. And that one moved up a bit. Glass factories, tailors' shops, everything. Just had to call a halt. The game will even itself out, I know. But what we're not doing is, I think, if I look at our production, our food, yeah, see, we produced 1,300, we used 1,500. We must produce more food. Or buy food. That's okay. So we're low on the food, but apart from that, and we're low on housing, ooh. Citizens, 126, 80 adults, 17 student. We are clothed, we're not educated, but we now have an infirmary. That should make life a lot better. Gosh. I thought I got somebody in there. Obviously not. Wow, we've got more students, 3 more students. We're up to 20 students, guys, and 27 children. I think some of the houses must have emptied, and oh my goodness, look at this. Oh dear, this is where they want to live. Actually, what we ought to do is to put a house over by the school. To get students living in that, 20 students, that's almost full. Yeah, we've got students living over here. Yeah. Right. Okay, are we Yes, we are putting rye in there. Hunters, students, gatherers, we've got plenty of people. Would I get another field in there, I wonder? So I could put another house in there. Put houses over here. Would I get a field in there? I don't think I would. Seven by 12. Do I really want to do that? I could get quite a big one. I could get a 10 by 10 in. If I didn't have the campfire there. You are making hide capes. In fact, what we could do, if we move the campfire, out of the way down there, be a better use, or better still, it's a wood pile. What we need is a fuel pile. We've got nomads. Difficult decision, guys. I definitely need the people. 2 nomads. Shall we hang on for our students? We've got 21 students. Surely some of them must grow up soon. And let's deny, because we got so many died of tuberculosis that I'm very reluctant to take them. Probably find everybody dies now, but then we've got a lot of people stacked in houses. Oh good, we are making rye, and you are storing barley. I want you to store rye now. And the trouble is, you have to have somebody in here to go and collect it. I'm going to put the rye in there, then we'll put a miller in there. So we'll mill it into flour there, and then we're going to need a bakery, aren't we? An oven house. Just go and have a look. How do they get to this bakery? Looks to me like they need a path along there. Unless the path will go to there. No, it won't. But they can have a path there. Yeah, and I think what we'll do is we'll see if we can get that bakery. Let me come around here. Have a look at what's over here. Oh, it's a stockpile. Let's get rid of that. And let's try and get the bakery in there. Yeah. Would we? I don't think we'll get an east, but we might get the bakery. Yeah, it's only a little build. That would look very good there. Let's try and get that. Oh, good. Now. That's the one here. Right. Those ages aren't too bad. Right. Come on, students. 21. Now, how are we doing up here? Have we got room for that bakery yet? Let's just come up to this part of the map. Oh, that looks better. Because if we can bake bread, that will also be a plus. Yeah. Let's put the bakery, the oven house in there. So that would give us the rye. This mill will take rye, and then we'll make bread. I think we can make bread out of, yeah, I think that would work. Can I get some more road there by any chance? Okay. We have a merchant. Nomads have arrived and we have a merchant. I'm not going to deal with the nomads. I want to have a good look at this merchant. What have you brought me? You brought me food. You're not wrong either. And reindeer and blueberries. All right. That's 960. So if I take 1,000 blueberries, that's crazy. That's the most expensive thing on there. Let's just take the 400 crayfish. All right, that's 1,200. So if we put in another 3, 4, 25, 1,200, agree. That's 400 crayfish. Let's have that in. That helps a lot. All right. Let's have a look at the orders here. Food supplier. Dismiss at the moment, but thank you for that. That's helped. We have a smokehouse. I'm going to put somebody in there because that will extend the life of our salmon. Right, let's come back down here and let's have a look now. Overview. Clothed 99%. Oh, someone's without clothing. We have 132 clothes. That cannot be right. Okay. Right. Must be a bad child. Right. I want to have a look. 1 beehive. I can buy 15 next time. Okay. Ashlar. The reserve of tools is low. What? What? You've reached a limit on what? Iron bars. You've reached a limit on iron. You've got iron bars. You haven't got something you need. All right. Have we run out of charcoal? No. Have we run out of iron ore? Iron bloom we've got, iron ore we've got. Iron bars. What? Iron bars. And you say that you've reached a limit. Production of tools, no. Iron and metal. Let's just go up here. We don't want to reach our limit on that. And that forged items. Right. Okay. We have 63 tools. Right. You don't count as tools, do you? I think you do. You do. Oh. Right. So you're short of something there. You're making iron tools. For goodness sake, that's great. Okay, we've got the bee yard, but nobody to put in it. The reserve of tools is low. That's horrendous. That's the bloomery. That's the tar kiln. Oh my gosh. How much tar am I making? Don't tell me. How much tar have I got? Tar, 189. Right, let's take you out. Let's stop working that. Take you out. Charcoal we're okay on. Iron bloom, you've got charcoal. Let's put somebody back in there. Wardo the potter has died. and has been replaced by Doreen. Okay. That was the one I took out of the charcoal burner. Stair has become a student. The fishing pier's built. The bee yard's built. The oven house is being built. Let's take the builder out. Right, and I just want to check again. Just work through this. Let's just check. We have iron ore 950. Iron bloom 124. Charcoal 1400. We're fine. Iron bars 3. We'd reach some sort of limit there. Iron tools 60. That's low. The bloomery makes iron bloom. We're okay on that. So it was a hold up on limits. Let me have a look at these limits. Right. I want to look at the money, precious salt, glass, bricks, clay, charcoal. 1,000 is enough. Tar, 1,000 is enough. Ironware, let's go up a bit on that. Textiles, materials, if anyone knows what I'm short of, let me know. Clothes 1,250, herbs 1,000, we can go up on that. We've got 4,000 herbs. If we've got 4,000 herbs, they must count as something else. Tools 1,600, fuel, we do not want a limit on fuel of 1,000 at the moment. Metal we're okay on, stone and wood. Take the wood up. I don't want to limit on stone either. You know, let's just fuel. We're nowhere near this. Food is 2,000. Alcohol we're limited on, that's fine. Clothes 98. Tools 57, that's low. Stone, where is my issue with this? Materials, I wonder if it's under materials. Not quite sure what these things count as. Utensils, ironware, let's take that up to 3,000. Tar, charcoal, we're okay on. 1,000 charcoal is enough, surely. Yeah, logs may be the issue. Nomads have arrived. We're low on food. I don't think we can take you, mate. Let's not do that. And also you might cause death. Deny, it's 5 of you too. I can't take you guys. Can't take you. We need more people. Stock of tools 58. Something is holding up this production. And I'm not sure. We've got charcoal. Plenty of it. I just wonder about this arm bloom. Ore and charcoal. Let's put somebody in there just to make sure it's not that. Now you seem to have what you want now. And you seem to have what you want. We've got a merchant who's arrived. What have you brought me? Let's have a look. Trade. Beehives. I would like 16. I don't need 16, I need 15. Right. Yeah, my barrows have come in. I made too many barrows. 140. 20. Don't really need these barrows. It's 42. That's given us some already. We've got some wadmal here. We've got sheepskin, wool tunics. I've got 100 wool tunics there. And I'm short of clothes because I've taken out the person who's making them. Right, if we get much lower than this, we're going to have to take those out. Alright, let's put some wool in. 1400. You are overpaying by 200 units. Let's take 16. 2076. Agree, let's take it. We've got a labourer. You are going to go and make honey. Purely because I am so short of food that I want someone to make honey. And that gives me another potential bee yard. I don't think I would get one at the back there. But what I might, let's come out of there. What is this? I just want to check on that. It's 100% full. That's the end of this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please leave a like and please consider subscribing to me. I hope I see you in the next episode. Bye bye.